What's up, traders? This is March the 6th, 2019, and this is the trade recap for the ES S&P 500 futures. I took 6 trades today, and I just want to quickly go over them. First off, welcome back to the channel. It's been a few weeks since I posted videos, so I'm happy to be posting again and showing you and sharing my trades. So today I took 6 trades. I think three of them were losers and the others were winners, but I really wanted to go over the trades I took and talk a little bit about the risk management and sizing my positions based off my risk tolerance and my risk max loss for the day. So first off, I was expecting a dip lower from the open and for price and for buyers to jump back in and bring the price back. So opens, comes down. I see it approaching the overnight VPOC, and I'm looking to get in here. So I get in 2 contracts early here. You can see me scale in here. First contract in, it's chopping around. I see in the order flow that it looks like the buyers are trying to take it up, but so I get in another contract, chops around a little bit more, and then falls below this chop. And my stop, which was a mental stop at this point, was supposed to be just right below this chop. And I'm not the best at following my stops, and that's something I'm still trying to work on, but I let it go a couple ticks below that, and then I got out. So that was a quick loss. I think that was like a 12 tick loss. Yeah, 12 tick loss. Second trade. So like I said, my analysis is still that, oh, it's gonna come down and the price dips below, and then the buyers come back in. Actually, I first missed this first trade here. So same concept here. So looking for the buyers to come back in. So chop. Looks like the buyers want to take it in. I was waiting for it actually to dip below here through this little consolidation area for the buy. So I did, but price never continued higher. The buyers never came in. So sorry, this was the first trade, and that was a 12 tick loss, I believe. I went over this one already. This one was actually, I think, like a, I don't know, like almost like a 20 tick loss here. So like I said, I'm working on that, keeping my, stopping out when I say I'm supposed to stop out, and whether I think maybe I should be using actually hard stops here, put the stop orders through, rather than manually managing my stops. That's probably something I should try and see if that would keep my risk a little bit more in check. Okay, third trade here. So at this point, I think I was down like pretty much 3/4 away of my max loss set for the day, for each day. So this next trade here is long again. So I see it come down. I think this at this point is hitting the overnight low. I'm looking to see if there's order flow that comes in and brings the price back up. So I enter here again, and at this point, because I was about 3/4 away through to my max stop, I only went in with one contract. So normally my size is 2 contracts. However, if I've hit the halfway point or more than my max loss for the day, I have to half my size. So I only went in with 1 contract here. It chopped around, it went up. I was looking to get out around the VPOC. Sorry, not the VPOC, the VWAP. So you can see my target set here for my exit. Chopped around a little bit more. Chopped around. I was following the VWAP. Chopped around some more. Eventually, buyers came in and brought the price back up to pay me VWAP, and I got out here. So this was good trade. However, I was only in with 1 contract due to my rules of sizing down until I get below half of my max loss. Then I can go in 2 contracts, or my normal size again. Okay, so that was the third trade. So next trade here was a quick little scalp. Honestly, at this point I was a little frustrated, and I think, you know, I'm just, I don't want to call it boredom, but you know, I was analyzing the whole day, and you can see that, you know, the whole day was pretty much trending down. So I'm like, why am I continuing to fight the trend? So of course that was my idea, is that it, you know, price comes down and then buyers pick it up, but every time the price dips, buyers try it can't even get past VWAP. You know, so at this point I was like, okay, well, let me just take a scalp here, so let's follow along the trend. So I see this chop, pushes below that, pulls back and rolls over, so I entered in. I think this was still, I was still over half of my max loss, so this was 1 contract short, and it was a quick little scalp here. So I was following the order flow, watching that, and got a few more ticks here. So at this point I was below half of my max loss now, so my next trade, if there was one, would be you know, 2 contract size. So I see it pretty much bottom out here. It chops, impulses up, and I enter 1 contract. I scale in here, 1 contract. Here we go. 1 contract in. I see order flow kick in, and sorry, the buyers come in, and I take another 2nd contract and follow price up. Took 1 contract off quite almost immediately, probably about like 3-4 ticks off. So nothing huge. Price chops back down. At least my theoretical average now has improved slightly, but at least that makes me feel a little bit more comfortable. So it keeps chopping around. I'm continuing watching the order flow. It pops up to VWAP. You see me play around with my target here. So I was watching, normally there's a heat map here. So normally there's a heat map that I turn on and off. Heat map here, and I turn on and off just to watch where the order book is. But I turned it off here just so it's not too cluttered on the screens with this trade recap. So pops around, pops back up. I see order book. There's a lot of sellers there, so I pretty much move my target around accordingly. And I exit that trade, so that was successful. I think at this point I was like break even, or down 2 ticks for the day. So at least I came back and you know, was able to regain my losses. So prices come up to VWAP and rejects, keeps going all the way down, and then here I see a base here, and again it pops. So I'm looking long again, back up to VWAP, counter trend again. So I see impulse up, it pulls back, I enter in, I scale in again, 1 contract, and I'm watching order flow. I see the buyers come in, goes up, I scale out pretty much probably a 5-6 ticks maybe. Actually no, like 4 ticks here. So my theoretical average again is improved. I start moving up my stop, and this was my target. Scale in right, scale out my 2nd contract right before VWAP here. So I was watching the offers here in the order book again. So all in all, ended up 27 ticks for today, but you know, 6 trades and being up and down in this market, and I guess following counter trend trade, it's a little difficult, and you really need to watch, and you really need to understand order flow. But overall, I guess it could have turned out worse for for the day. But I thought I'd just share my 6 trades today. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to give me a like and subscribe if you found value in this video. I'll catch you in the next video.